Hello, welcome to another episode of the Blackout Tips podcast. I'm your host, Rod, joined as always by my co-host,
Karen.
And we're live on a Monday night, ready to give you some quick, down, and dirty podcasting. The official weapon of the show is
folding
chair, and the unofficial sport,
bullet ball.
And bullet ball, extreme. Plenty of stuff to talk about, sure, but we like to start with some banter, because who knows what we've been thinking about. So let's go with that. Do you have any banter? Talk to me. Do you have any banter? Talk to me. Do you have any banter? Do you have any banter?
I do.
Talk to me. Banter. Talk to me. Do you have any banter?
I do.
All right, Karen.
I thought I had one, but I ended up getting thinking about another one.
Okay.
My first thing with like TikTok and like YouTube and all that stuff, how they show like these workout videos and all this stuff, like for like stretching and all that stuff. And I wonder sometimes who was the first person that was like, if I record myself doing this, people will want to do it too. And now people don't make as much money off of them because you used to have like Jane Fonda and all them where with the VHS and stuff, because people respected work, people will actually go and pay you for the services. But now it's not like that anymore. It's like, I see tons of how to stretch your feet, how to, do your legs. So it was just a kind of like a random thought I had. I was like, who was the first person that was like, I got something here?
I imagine the first person was probably somebody on silent film doing something with a piano in the background or whatever,
right?
Where they had to stop and put that black and white print close like caption between each little short video. It was like, before, I don't know why I took that voice in my head. Before his morning constitution, Henry likes to stretch.
Yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And he does, because back then the exercise was probably basic, like jumping jacks and push-ups, and like it probably didn't target like a specific group.
You also made me think about how essentially influencer culture is as old as time. I mean, in that whoever the first person put out an exercise video, even like your why am I drawing a blank on this white man's name? Jane Fonda's, and why can't I remember his name? Richard Simmons.
Yes.
Even those people were mostly influencers, right? Because it's not like I don't mean this to be shady, but it's not like people looked at Richard Simmons like, I want to be Richard Simmons, I want to look like him. But he was so entertaining and so fun and joyous, and he knew how to turn it into entertainment.
Yes.
I'm not even saying motivation, because I don't know if it worked for people. Like, I'm sure it worked for some people, but I'm sure it's like any of those crazes, Tybo, whatever. It like that it's basically influencer culture more than it is the actual exercise. Because people,
because you have to have a certain type of personality.
Because why else do you need a personality to sell it?
Right. Because anybody couldn't sell those.
Yeah, why do you need Jillian Michaels? Why couldn't it just be silent? Here are the moves. There's nothing to say. No, you need a person that's good with a camera, can look at it and entertain somebody, because at the end of the day, it's now a TV show, and
it's a production.
And so even now, when you talk about people stretching and putting it on TikTok and Facebook, to a certain extent, they're continuing the lineage of, is it about my workout specifically, or in the moves, or am I selling you me? Like, I'm out here and I'm part of the reason you want to watch me do the stretch or whatever.
Yeah. Because there are some people, I'm not gonna lie, I just enjoy them. Maybe it could be from how they talk to how they explain that. It's just something about them that actually draws me in, that I'm like, okay, cool.
Right. Our AC, man. I just want to tell the AC I'm grateful. Thank you. Karen does not appreciate our AC. Okay, we live in an older apartment, and she has no respect for what it goes through. Because it's been out here triple digits outside.
Yes, it has.
And we keep it cold in here. And y'all always look at the show And some of y'all leave little snide, thinking little picky comments like, well, how cold does Rod keep it in there? How come Karen always wrapped up? She likes it cold and to put on stuff more than she wants it to be warm. She'd rather walk around and put on that blanket she always wears than she would like to walk around and just a t-shirt. I don't know why. That's just how she is.
Child, because you gonna take off for so much.
You say it's me, and I'm saying, guys, it's Karen. She wanted cold as hell. Our AC has been getting its ass kicked. It's been like
it has, huh? Yes, you're
for the most part, you know, it's putting up the good fight. You know, when it gets cool at night and it's like 80, which is hot as hell, but it's 80 outside. It'll get to like 70 in here. That's cool. That's really cold. But when it gets to like 100 outside, and then it has to do that thing where it's been hot and the sun goes down, but it's still hot
outside,
and it takes time, it could get up to 78, 80 degrees. And then it starts cooling down throughout the night. And then eventually, like I said, get back to 70. We can keep it as cold as 66 sometimes in here. So it ain't 66 out of question. It's never going to make it to there. Not with the 100 and something degrees outside. But I just want to give appreciation because we had to run a couple errands. I hurt my hip during my workout Sunday for some reason, and I don't even know when I hurt it or what it was. Shout out to getting old, but I needed Karen's help. I was like, hey, I need to pick up a package and I need to do this. Can you come with me? And we go out and we come back and it's 90 something degrees or whatever. And when I opened the door, it was so cool in here compared to outside. I said, Karen, the AC is working. This woman wanted me to call. She wanted me to call the AC people like they could fix what is happening to our old ass AC. This is just what it is. This what it's gonna be.
I know. I'll be all right. I will be okay.
All right, that's all I had to say. Thank you, AC. I know you're trying.
You are AC. I give you credit. You is keeping me cool because, child, it's better than feeling that heat and humidity outside because it is miserable.
It really took me leaving the house and coming back to really appreciate it because I was like, maybe we do need to call them. And I was like, no, it's clearly cool. It just can't get cool enough because it's fucking 100. It's not supposed to be this hot.
It's not. It's
all
not.
Right, what's your
it's not thing? Supposed to be this hot at all. I think that for me, my next one is you was on the Karen Hunter show today, and one of the shout out to Karen Hunter's show and her fans. One of the listeners had called in and they was saying about me on video and things like that, and it made me think about now sometimes and I've gotten better at this, but sometimes I'm not always like self-aware of how loud I am, and I'm not, particularly yesterday I was tripping myself out yesterday. I was like, goddamn, everything loud. And Roger's like, no, it's you. You're loud. So sometimes I don't realize my own volume coming out of me. I've realized this, and I'm much better at it because I don't wake Roger up as much in the morning. But I'm just a loud ass person. I'm just loud for no goddamn reason. I'm just loud. And so the person was saying how my facial expressions and things like that. And now if you turn your video down and just watch my face, it probably would be a comedy show. So it was just making me think about me just being myself and not always being aware. I'm just being myself. And my facial expressions is always part of it. I was that little kid that when my mama would be talking to me, I wouldn't open up my mouth, but my face would actually tell kind of what was going on in my brain. And I'm not gonna say I'm perfect at it, but I'm much better. I don't play poker, and that's why I don't play poker. I don't have a poker face. My face is terrible with my feelings and my emotions and things like that. So it just made me think about being more aware and just how what I do can impact other people. And I'm glad people like and enjoy me and things like that.
If you have control over the car, Bluetooth or whatever, if you're the driver or you get connected to the radio, people that are listening, I have a fun game you can have play. when you go to Spotify, there's all kinds of stuff on there. It's not just music, but you can go to sound effects and you can type in anything. I do this all the time. I type in random stuff. And I found a new fun game to play is when someone gets in the car with you, go to the porn sex sound effects.
Right, it was tripping me out.
And
I was like, what is this?
Turn it up and roll the windows down, and then just slowly cruise through like the parking lot of like your local grocery
Trying to
store,
get somebody arrested.
down the street, and just this like letting the people on the outside know this what we listening to in here. This how we get down. It's a fun game for the whole family will enjoy.
You're gonna get pulled over.
It's very. I thought it was funny. It was hilarious. People are laughing in the chat. They think it's funny. So I say do this. Next time you get somebody in the car. And if they ask like what you listen to, you go, "Oh, my bad, I was listening to that earlier. I don't know why that's playing." I just listen to porn sounds some days. I don't need. It's not music. It's not a podcast. It's just the sound of people faking having sex. So yeah, let's mix it up, guys. Have fun.
It's either that or sometimes Roger could play like random ass songs sometimes, and it'd be like
you can just put in you can just put a combination of words in Spotify.
And you get a song.
And some idiot has made a song about it.
And sometimes they'll fuck around and be bops.
Yeah. I like right now, if I type in pussy juice, let's just see what happens, guys.
It's a song, I guarantee.
There's a song by Elliot T. Nelson called Pussy Juice.
Oh no.
What do it sound like? Okay, so he must get into the porn sounds too. Okay. Is it a rap? Is it rock? I don't know.
Don't know. I have no idea what's happening here.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. It ain't a man on the planet that she can't seduce. Tight, warm, and wet, never dry and loose. When we freaking, I see your knees wigging. I look down at your feet and see secretions leaking.
That is hilarious.
Why does he sound in my mind? For some reason, he sounds like he doesn't pronounce he doesn't pronounce the H in fish. I feel like he say fish sandwich. Let me get a fish sandwich.
Come on, fish sandwich.
Let me get 2 fish sandwiches. I don't know why.
That beat go hard, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Something about his voice.
him and Brian Pumper.
I don't even think it's good as Brian Pumper.
I look down at your feet and see secretions leaking. Dripping down on the ground. Drip drop, you can hear the sound.
I was not ready.
I feel like there's a lot of liberties he's taking with staying on the beat, which I understand is an optional thing these days. You don't have to stay on the beat.
No, you don't.
You know what I'm saying? It's put some respect on Silk the Shocker's name. He stumbled over these beats so y'all could trample over the beats and fall into the abyss.
Right, come on now. Like I said, maybe I'm old. I'm like, bitch, where the beat? Find the beat, please.
I saw a who is it? So like every year they have like the XXL freshman hip hop list or whatever, and they'll have like the new young up and coming rappers will rap on it.
Yes.
And when I tell you, these boys it was beat optional. It was rap on the beat optional. Like you is not a requirement. You don't have to.
I don't even. I look like whoo and going by my business every goddamn year.
Yeah, it was really sad for I was just watching this shit like, oh man, what? Like y'all not even trying right now.
And the thing is, the speed you rap is optional, but like whatever you do, find the beat. And not, and I don't know if it's I'm too cool, but I don't care if it's the the ones and the threes or the twos and the four, because you can rap all types of ways to actually find a beat. Right. But they're like, no, I'm gonna do the 1 and the 16th. You like, bitch, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, it was bad, man. I felt that it was
Yeah, because I don't put no limitations on raps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like as long as is good and things like that, I don't care. But when you have people and they just out there, like you said, just stumbling and fumbling.
I listen to a lot of music, but this
Mhm.
this was objectively bad. I can't defend it. This isn't a I like to pick on the young guys thing. It's these guys weren't good. I was trying to see if I could find the video of that I saw, because it was like, first of all, a couple of them look like that episode of Atlanta from the last season where they had the white boys. They were trying to turn into rappers.
Yes.
Like a couple of them look like that, and it was like, oh no,
like.
Oh,
and my thing is just be able to rap. That's all I ask
like
for.
They look like regular white boys. Like they didn't have the like, oh, these are white people that have been around black people or respect hip hop so much that they're like, they have a lot of credibility or a lot of like street cred to add. It was like, no, these people actually suck. It was so bad.
Dude, I have a question. Do you think with, and I might be wrong, but do you think with like the TikToks and the YouTubes and all that stuff, like not less YouTube, but more like the TikToks and like that stuff has gotten like some people who talent isn't that good because they have a lot of followers or whatever into these realms versus people who actually, because I know that there are people out there, not trying to be funny, who can fucking rap and got talent that could draw circles around them, but they're not even being looked at because they don't have the following, like, you know, they don't have the backup or whatever the case may be. Because not trying to be funny, it was a time where that wouldn't even be allowed. It's like, nigga, if you can't rap, why are you in the room?
Yes, I think that's a good point. I mean, I'm of course just going off the top of my head as well, but yeah, once you make social media part of the equation, how do you divorce social media following from credibility? Because credibility can't be made through the industry for a lot of guys in the same way that since the industry isn't gatekept as much and it doesn't exist in the same way. And honestly, culturally, you don't even have to be in community with black people anymore to be a rapper like that. Like, no offense to Post Malone and some of these other people, but you don't have to, like, there used to be a time where you not being in the community was that was a bad sign.
Yeah, and it mattered to people. And because I was thinking something had to lower the quality, and I was like, things like that lower quality, and it's impacting anything from comedy to acting. It's impacting a lot of shit because it's a lot of people who actually, like you said, they do them 10,000 hours, they do their reps, they've mastered their craft, they're very creative, you know, and things like that. But because they don't have the following on the platforms, people are like, well, you're not worth our time, quote unquote. And not trying for the masses decide this, that you're not worth our time. And so I feel like you have a lot of talent that would have made its way here that's kind of overlooked now because we rather have somebody who we know if we put you on whatever TV show this is, we're going to get 1 million views or whatever. It's going to go viral on YouTube. It's almost like quality be damned. And a lot of times, I'm trying funny, a lot of these freshman people, you don't hear about them in another year or two because they were not good. I'm just keeping that real. Like, because we've been having like years and years, because there used to be a time when they did this, just about everybody on that list would turn around and eventually be superstars, or either be middling superstars, you know what I'm saying, or be recognized or be on features or something like that. But now it's getting to the point where every single time this list come out, I'm like, whoo, and then I never hear most of these niggas again.
I also wonder if that's because of vetting, right? Because like, in order for me to put you on the list, a label, another MC, someone had to vouch for like, this my young dude, he's coming up, y'all need to put him on your list. And now if it's more of a social media thing, or it's like another individual rapper who may or may not care if you're dope, they may just think you're sellable.
Yes.
I do wonder if that could be part of it.
And it's not about quality.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, and the thing is, I like quality, you know.
Yeah.
And with a lot of social media, when it comes to these things, you lower quality.
Yeah.
And so now I'm supposed to not, and there's still quality people out there, but now I'm supposed to take bullshit because y'all lowered the quality and y'all looking at me like something wrong. While I'm like, bitch, find the beat.
The fact that I don't know if there's a physical XXL magazine.
I don't think it is.
Right, I don't know.
Okay.
So if there's not a physical magazine, then what would they be chasing? Online currency. If they're chasing online currency, it will behoove them to go find, if there's a white rapper who's kind of whack, but he has 30 million followers, you should probably put him on there before you put somebody who maybe they're a little more vetted, but they don't have a following.
Right.
I think this is some of the clips of it.
Plain fingers never recommended. He's still on business because his tempers they got left in prison.
Wait, what? This cannot be right. Oh, it is it. Damn, it is it. Okay, yeah. Here we go, guys. I think this dude's in prison. That's why he ain't got no beat or nothing.
Prison. I connect that music because I've been in that position.
Damn, I'm on my Britney. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled. We the best. Damn, we rolling.
First of all, is his name really just Iron? Did I read this right? It is. So this just a normal white boy.
Right. You don't even have a rap name. Did you put your government name on here, sir?
He not even really rapping.
No, he not.
It's like a joke. It's like Atlanta.
Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
They questioned what I had in store while I was building the plaza. I take pride in my scars. Oh, I'm really Mufasa.
He went trolling that room time.
Any of them rapping on the beat, or they just freestyling?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh no. 1900 Rugrat. Oh man. What is this man doing? Oh God.
He did it. Sipping oil ain't time I P did it. 7-6, 2 mate, the wilt to a 3-6.
I've been killing beats and busting pies. I caught a first degree when you talking
low shimmy. This honestly feel like a sketch from Key and Peele.
It does, don't it?
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Or something Donna Glover would write.
Oh my God. I'm sure people are gonna say I'm just old, but guys, are y'all serious? And this is the highlight list XXL put out. So they think this is the best stuff.
Mufasa.
He went trolling that room time he did it. Sipping oil ain't time I P did it. 7-6, 2 mate, the wilt to a 3-6.
I've been killing beats and busting pies. I caught a first degree when you talking. Look me in my eyes. It's something I'm trying to see.
Every day some new
Triplin. Now, if you told me that was he was from the Dagobah system in Star Wars,
I would believe.
If you said that was a bounty hunter like Ian Triplin, yes. Oh man, him and Cat Bane, they be fighting. But okay, let's see what Ian Triplin got. Let's see.
Trying to see.
Every day some new rap saying I stole his flow with some more but couldn't make another hit.
Yes, my daddy is the reason why I act like this. They not like us. They rapping, but it's not like this. No is power, but these niggas soft like tits.
Don't regret any choice.
Actually, she was the closest to good. That was she was. They should have gave her a little bit more. She at least was rapping.
Yes.
I don't know who her daddy is because she brought him up, Samara Sin. So I don't know who, but yeah, she actually was. I recognize that as rap.
They rapping, but it's not like this. No is power, but these niggas soft like tits.
Don't regret any choice I made. These just the cars that I.
Baby Chief Do It is his name. He looked precious.
Like
he looked like Bow Wow age.
Yes.
How old is he?
I don't know. I need to get this baby lunch money.
Look, he literally a baby. Like Baby Chief.
Like tits.
Don't regret any choice I made. These just the cards that I was dealt. Could not save them all, and I knew that. But I still tried to help.
I got no mask with my face with a turban. You put no price.
Laser Dim 700. Okay. All right. Oh my God. This is tough.
Put no price on my AV ain't serving it. Told her out the smoke stunt it permanent. Talking shit I could have sold to a journalist. Different drip. I got my drip for journalism.
He almost had me. But that last line when he took the breath and paused, it felt like he wasn't actually supposed to do that. Like it did. It felt like that fucked up the rhythm of the flow. It wasn't a purposeful like, let me pause here and then I'm gonna hit come back on beat. It didn't. Yeah, it felt like he forgot his lyrics for a second.
Yeah, and also, it's one of these things too where, like you said, if you do them 10,000 hours, you learn birth control.
Yeah, 10,000 hours.
I'm not trying to be funny. Like
they're so young, can they do 10,000 hours?
That's true.
Do they have 10,000 hours yet? I don't know.
Yeah. Like there are certain things that, and you can tell when rappers are really, really good at what they do, because they can go long periods of time and they know how and when to breathe so that you don't hear why they trying to rap their beats.
And I think also we're putting people on before they're ready. And then and this is freshmen, so that's,
it's freshmen for a reason.
Maybe they're doing that for a reason. But the other thing too, I would say, is that this is what happened when you grow up in a generation that already has rap established. So far, I feel like the only one who brought it was whatever her name was, Samara Sin. And I wonder how much of that is because she's a woman. And everybody else up there is a man. So she was like, let me actually show y'all I can fucking rap.
Yeah.
Because I can't just rely on whatever this cool boy shit y'all got with I don't even care that I'm offbeat.
Yeah, and that's one thing about women. Whenever they enter a room, they're like, oh, y'all can bullshit. I can't.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually rap.
Permanent. Talking shit I could have sold to a journalist. Different drip. I got my drip for journaling.
YTB Fat. This feel like a skit. If you told me none of these people were really rappers except for Samara Sin, I'd believe you. I'd be like, oh, Keenan and Kel, they must got a new announcement for TV show.
And also, I wonder, is the thing not to have a beat? Because there's no beat.
Yeah, there's no beat, but you can even hear in the rhythm of the words, they're not holding the beat by themselves even.
Right, because real rappers don't need a beat. Like they can flow where you can actually pick up whatever they're flowing is the beat.
Maybe that's how they fucked up, is putting it out without a beat.
Right. But I still ain't taking no days off. I've been dropping my nuts. Hard head, whole like back on the side in the city. Dude, I put on the biscuit. I just swear.
I literally couldn't understand what he was saying, but okay. No offense to him. Maybe I need to listen again. I don't know.
Like we in a party.
This Nino paid. I guess he's singing.
Like we in a party. Put your hands up. It's a robbery, baby. Ride a nigga like you mean it. So you love like you never seen it. You can tap in. Why you?
Not LeAngelo Ball. He one of the freshmen. I mean, I swerved they hit them corners too. I must have swerved too hard. I'm in the wrong lane.
How he in the freshman group?
What?
Ain't he my age?
Is it not an age thing? Maybe it's his first year of rapping.
Might be. I
don't know.
I think that's how they go.
Maybe they changed freshman from. It used to be these are fresh faces that y'all haven't heard of.
Right.
Now it might mean this. Literally, they took Rap 101. This their first semester of rap.
You know what? I think that's what it is, because it used to be these are people that you've never really heard of before, like almost like fresh on the scene.
Yeah.
And now they go, these are people who you may have seen before, but this is like the first time that like they put an album out or something like that. I don't know.
First semester of rap. I solved it, Karen. I already know what it is. They still are in the November of their school year.
Hating on the young bull, man, cause your life feeling empty. Boy, my pocket's full. Yapping all damn day. I'm straight out playing cool.
Wow.
And I guess he went last for a reason.
He was the best that they had. You saved the best for last. Or he has the highest following on social media.
Hey, that too. That's absolutely true.
Hey, did you have any more? I don't even know how we got into that.
No.
Did you have anything? Okay, cool. We can move into other news.
No, I don't. And the thing is, I like young rappers. There are a lot of young rappers that I enjoy. It's just like I said, I just have certain standards.
Name 5. Okay, I'm calling you bluff,
Okay.
Karen.
Call
All
him-
right,
call
who
him
are
my
these
bluff.
young rappers that you love? Okay,
What did
you just want to say something nice before you say something mean, even if it's not true. You don't like these rappers that I just showed you. You don't have to change. You don't have to lie and be like, I listen to all the young peoples in the hippity hop.
That I don't. I don't listen to all the young people in the hippity hop because, like everything else, it's good to have diversity in rap, and I don't have to like all of the shit. And I like pronunciation, and I like to be able to hear you, and I like for you to be on beat. I have those standards.
That's what you really wanted to say, and then you
Yes.
tried to pretend that it was
Okay,
about
but then I'm not pretending no
complimenting
more.
the rap,
No.
the young people.
Who is any of these people other than the Mellow Ball's brother?
Right. All right. Let's move on. We got new transition music today. Even though I kind of already had which topics I want to do, but Isubalu sent us a couple new songs. Here's Lover Girl.
I need some sweet
Ooh, she don't give us nothing but bops.
Right? This sound like some insecure shit where Issa would be doing some shit in the background.
That's your go-to.
Right?
Hackers leaked 13,000 user photos and IDs from the T app, designed as a women's safe space.
What is the T app?
Oh, Karen, you're not out in these streets. You don't know.
I don't know. I don't be sipping on that type of tea.
Hackers have breached the T app, which recently went viral as a place for women to safely talk about men. And tens of thousands of women's selfies and photo IDs have now been leaked. So the T app, it was basically like you could post a picture of a man from maybe a dating site or someone you're dating and be like, anyone have any tea on this guy? And I mean, I don't know how explicit it was getting, but it sounded like you could make an argument that stalkers could use it, or someone could use it and violate someone's privacy or something. Obviously, if someone's cheating or whatever, that's bad. But at the same time, like, I don't know how we navigate the rules of, like, if I posted Karen, I suspected Karen was cheating on me, and I posted her picture and said, this is Karen and she's from Charlotte and she's this old, and then people start being like, whether it's real or not, like, oh yeah, she cheated with me and I used to date her, she did this,
right?
So it was already in some fraught territory and felt like a lawsuit waiting to happen. But it turns out they didn't really seem to have a lot of security on their site.
And you know what, baby?
Yes, baby.
None of them do. All these sites that's like, shh, we lock shit down. They never invest the money, because now trying to be funny, you get what you pay for.
I know Ashley Madison didn't, and that shit costs a lot of money. But I don't know that none of them have security. I truly don't. I think you just have to be careful, because and there's no way to know for sure.
Agreed.
But like some places, it's not like we read about hacks happening to dating sites all the time. Like, but some of these newer, untested, social media-esque things we've seen so many times where somebody just threw something together just to get that. And this is a good, what do you call it? A hook. This is a good hook for an app. Come here, spill the tea on these dudes, because people will come there just to gossip. People are gonna take screenshots, go to social media and be like, I found out he was doing this. So like, it's the kind of thing where people will just start lining up to sign on, I think. But whenever things move that fast and that reckless, you just never know.
No regulations. Like,
right.
Like you say, you're talking about people's privacy, you're talking about pics and all those types of things. And like I say, not all of them, but it's certain things that draw certain people that they just do not invest in that. They just don't invest in that part of it, the part that they promise you that they're supposed to do.
Going fast and getting the clicks and getting the attention is more important to some of them than actually functioning as a website. Right. A spokesperson confirmed the hack Friday afternoon. The company estimates that 72,000 images, including 13,000 verification photos and images of government IDs, were assessed. So you had to put your license or some other type of ID to have an account on this website. And they're going to get sued.
Yep. A lawsuit waiting to happen, because people are going to be like, now I'm scared. People are showing up in my house. Like, people are, particularly not trying to funny women, you have a bunch of just fucking dudes that are like stupid. So you just never know. You have people that are probably, might be running from abusive people and shit. Now all of a sudden their shit is out there. So now I got to fucking pack up and move my family, change my name. Like this is messy. Yes, I would sue you too.
And the thing is, I get the gender power dynamics, but just honestly, this is the kind of idea that was going to be messy from jump, even if it worked exactly how they wanted it to work. Because doxing somebody to be like, do you have a T on him? Everyone's thinking of the best case scenario, which is, yes, I have the T and I'm going to stop this guy from cheating on you or whatever. Like if he's scary, abusive, whatever. But none of us thinks about the commonplace scenario of either A, nobody knows who the fuck this guy is, and at the same time, you just made a bunch of people aware of whoever this man is, where he stays, how old he is, his name, whatever. Another thing that can happen too is, of course, people can use it in bad faith, and I'm stalking my ex, and I want to know where he lives now. So let me say, TikTok, do your thing, basically to the T, and get more information on them. Or I want to harass somebody or some, I'm a narcissist, and this is my victim. I'm gonna get the internet to turn on this guy by lying and making up a story that all of you will assume is true, because that's what's more fun. More content
than the truth.
So it could ruin someone's life. Like, it was always a very dangerous idea. T is designed to function as a virtual whisper network for women, allowing them to upload photos of men and search for them by name. Users can leave comments describing specific men as a red or green flag and share other information about them. It gained popularity because it became a top free app on Apple's App Store last week.
Yeah, they drove people's attention.
They said they have recently gained 1 million new signups.
Woo! And I'm out to loop. I've never heard of this shit until 3 minutes ago when you started talking about this article.
Signing up for the T requires users to take selfies, which the app says are deleted after review, to prove they are women.
Apparently it's not.
All users who get accepted are promised anonymity outside of the usernames they choose. Taking screenshots of what's in the app is also blocked, but you can take a picture of your phone or something. The hacker accessed a database from more than 2 years ago. The T spokesperson said this data was originally stored in compliance with the law enforcement requirements related to cyberbullying prevention. 2 years ago, the T spokesperson said, basically, we ain't responsible for what happens to y'all. They have hired third-party cybersecurity experts that's working around the clock to secure their systems.
People ain't gonna want to hear that. They're still gonna sue you, because they was like, by what I signed, you told me you was going to delete this shit. How did they get access to it? That means it's not being deleted. How did they get access to this, that, and the other? That means you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
A 4chan user posted a link Friday morning, allegedly allowing people to download the database of stolen images and troves of alleged victims' identification photos. Keep in mind your license, name, address.
Stay and live now.
It's backfired if this is supposed to be safety for women, this backfired in the most spectacular way. The T's app creator, Sean Cook, a man, of course, said on his website that he was inspired after he watched his mother's terrifying experience with online dating, including being catfished and unknowingly dating men with criminal records. On T, users can run background checks, search for criminal histories, and reverse search photos to check whether a man is catfishing. The app also claims to donate 10% of its profits to the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Are they going to get 10% of the lawsuit money back from them?
Right.
Some men online have expressed in online posts that they fear being misrepresented or doxxed on a platform. Yeah, that's definitely, listen, I know people are going, oh, if you're not cheating, don't worry about it. That's assuming everybody operates with good faith. And I'm telling you, they don't.
People lie. Like you say, women can be the stalkers, so you just never
You can have a bad breakup and someone's on there just lying on you.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean? Like, it didn't have to be even anything animosity. Like, maybe they, whatever. I don't want to make up a scenario, but somebody does something. You well within your rights to say, I don't want to be with you anymore. And then if they're angry at you, they can just go make something up on this T app. Others, including some users of the apps, have also raised concerns that the app could lead to harmful cyberbullying unrelated to actual service. Right. Because once you put someone's picture out there, people are going to share it. It doesn't matter if you turn off the screenshot function or not on people's phones. People are going to make TikToks about it. They're going to share the stories about it, the guy. And that's when I found 3 other girls that had, like, it's just, you're right. You can't control the fire that you're starting.
And this is what happens.
And of course, men want to create the man's only app, which would be the reverse, where they shit. Shout out to all the cishet normative shit I'm talking about, but this is what the app is talking about. Anyway, they want to make a reverse one where now you out here and they would clearly lead to harassing women and shit. It's like the world's dumbest gender wars.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So yeah, anyway.
Yeah, and the thing is, you're getting sued from everybody, because you're getting sued from men who going, hey, don't put my picture in your app, and then you're getting sued from women that's like, hey, my shit leaked.
Right.
You know, so it's like, Yeah.
clusterfuck.
Right. And guess what? Y'all not profitable because the shit is free. So you're not charging people. Sound
Right.
like it. So guess what? Your money come from this venture capitalist bullshit that you be talking about all the time. People just throw money at these great ideas.
Yep. Speaking of women, for Boston's Asian women, a mobile mammogram van has helped close a huge health equity gap. So basically, breast cancer screening rates among Asian women in Boston, only in 1999, only 25% of Asian women in Boston had a mammogram.
Oh, that's low.
Which is half the citywide average.
Woo.
So they now have a 77% screening rate.
Oh, let's go.
And that was from 2023. And part of the reason they did is because there's this Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. They launched a mobile mammography, a mobile mammography. I hope I said that right. Van, and they travel to the community and they do the screenings there to each in your neighborhood, so they can have Asian people that work there or cater the language to people.
Right, and it's more convenient, and you don't feel intimidated, and it's also one of them things where it's convenient. Because depending on the culture and how it's set up, a lot of these people, they work long hours and things like that. So they might not have the time to schedule to actually go, to the doctor and all this type of stuff. Versus if we come, like you say, you come to the community, you have people that look like them, can speak their language, make them feel more comfortable, and not trying to fun and explain things to them in a better way that they can better understand. These numbers will go up because at the end of the day, you want to save lives.
Yeah, I think it's such a beautiful story because it's like what we can do when we think about community in a way with a spirit of like giving and a spirit of effectiveness, and not the cold-hearted shit that people talk about, you should do this, or just yelling at people like, just go get your breast, squeeze, just do it, and I get that anger and admonishment and shame does motivate some people, but a lot of people it doesn't. And especially if you come from a community that's kind of insular, and
yes,
like it's kind of dope that they came up with a solution. And they're still able to, a lot of these women, it's not that they can't afford them or they don't have the coverage. Your insurance pretty much covers this. Mm-hmm. So you can pretty much get it for free.
Right.
But someone coming out to you and posting up in your neighborhood is just so much more convenient for people.
It is because the thing about, and I just have to be blessed to have a job, you have to schedule time off. Like you have to schedule time off. You have to go up there.
Right.
Type of
There's
thing.
Like instructions for how you can bathe in the morning and deodorant and all that stuff.
Yes. A lot of rules and regulations, to it. Yes. And things like that. And so it's one of the things, and just the convenience of it, and most likely going to be around all women, which has a tendency to make women feel more comfortable.
I think also just the culture stuff that we don't know, right? Like if your culture grows up and it's an insular culture, like I can carry my language from overseas with me. I can carry some of my customs, my family. We marry mostly within the culture, stuff like that. When that can lead to either distrust of stuff outside the culture, or just a thinking of, well, that's not
shit. What we do. Yes.
So like it's kind of cool because you can bring those type of people in. And by type of people, I mean like whatever culture you want to adjust to. Like this was big in COVID for Black people. They would put some of these centers in the community to be like, come get your boosters, come get your vaccines. And when you go there, most of the people working there are Black.
Yes.
And so it like they talk your language. They know some of your cultural touchstones. They know what you're sensitive about. If your community don't talk about sex like that or something like that, they might understand that language a little better. So I just think this is like a really neat story. I didn't have anything funny to add about it or anything. I just was like, oh, look at that solution. We need more of that spirit in the world. All right. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? I feel like I had an idea for something before we got on the air. Now I'm already like, what the fuck was I trying to? Was it Gender Wars?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a gender war real quick. Why not?
We're going to war. Gender war. There's a war going on outside. Gender war. There's a war going on outside. Gender war.
All right. Someone sent us this one and they were like, I'm not sure if this counts as a gender war, but people are arguing about it. Someone said, it's all things Thimby. This is exactly on Threads. This is exactly why I'm single. The men are not showing up. I have amazing people in my life already. So if a man can at least match that energy, there's no need for him to be here. At my big age, I only care to put in the effort where effort is given. And then she attached this video. So let me see if I can play this video for y'all with the sound on.
Woman who was running in a marathon, and when she looks over, she notices a friend of hers flew in from London to watch her finish. The friend flew in for like 24 hours, and she's like, she sees the friend and she immediately starts bawling. She's like crying and running, and you can tell she's like overjoyed that her friend would do such a thing. I think sometimes when men are questioning why women are choosing to be single, why some women don't want to be in relationships, and I think it's because for some women, they experience such rich relationships in their lives with their friendships and with their family. People who show up for them, who believe in them, who cheer for them, who hype them up, who give them all this confidence because they're always complimenting them and being sweet towards them. It's hard to go from that to a man who won't text you back, who won't call you, who doesn't compliment you, who doesn't plan dates. I think sometimes the other relationships in a woman's life set the standard for what she will and won't settle for. She's not going to let every other relationship in her life be amazing and hers with you be like her settling for the bare minimum.
Okay, so that was her, her video. And then it turned into a thread. From some of these comments, some reading comprehension examples are hard. If you think this is man bashing, you clearly don't understand what's being said here. Also, that's not me in the video. I can relate to what's being said, so I reposted it, but I fully agree with it. She said this is this case for some women. I am one of those women, so this is about my experience, not all women. Nobody said this is a blanket experience. It got about 18,000 hearts, 1.1K responses. Only 4 retweets. Is that what that is? Only 4 reposts. They don't be reposting on Threads, but 1.9 million shares. So maybe people tagged it to their stories or something. And some of the replies. I don't think this is man bashing, but this is male centered, because how did you see this sweet video of this girl and her friend and make it about dating expectations? Okay, that's a valid point. Snizzy B8 says, wait a minute. What? We went from a friend surprise another friend to fuck niggas.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Credit God 101 says, let's be real. Women show up for other women way more than they ever do for the men who genuinely show up for them. A man can be present, supportive, and loyal and still get overlooked for the same dudes y'all swear you're done with. Men get tired too. Tired of the games. Tired of the double standards. And tired of the BS. Target with the dart going through it emoji, because he had to target it himself because it was so on point. He couldn't wait for somebody to tell him he was being on point. He was like, no, we all know that I'm on point. So I totally get it.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you, baby?
Let me see.
As a man, like, women should worship me. You feel me?
Wow.
Like, man eat steak, pork, chitlin. Woman eat salad. That's just what it is. I want to watch football game, eat food. Women, they supposed to be loving us. You feel what I'm saying? Man,
are you married by chance?
Nah, man, I ain't never had a girlfriend.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is the reason why I haven't had one is because women's be tripping.
Mm-hmm. Right. To add more context, is there are people crash. Oh, no. I'm going to tell you right now, and this is a telltale sign I've experienced myself. When you start replying back to the haters, it's already over.
Mm-hmm. You just have to let them comment.
But yeah, it's getting a lot of replies though, and they are fighting. Y'all be looking for the shit your women friends do out the man you're dating. I mean, that's literally what the video is about. Men are unable to grasp context. What she's saying is that this is the type of things women want, and we can get it from other relationships. Okay. All right, Karen. 0 to 10. How do you what do you grade this gender war?
I'm not trying to be funny. This gets a 2, and the biggest reason
2.
Yes, the biggest reason why it gets a 2 is because similar to the other person, this is about somebody running, looking at their girlfriend, and you took that and you twisted it into a gender wars. Versus if there would have been a man doing something to her, or somebody said something about a man, like, or something like that, I'd have been like, okay, I see, I can understand the jumping off point, if that makes sense. But if we're gonna have like a gender war, like a real gender war, you don't have to trick people into gender warring, if that makes sense. Because I, in my opinion, I feel like it did its job, but to me, I'm trying to funny, it's not authentic. It's almost like a trick. It's like, this was a woman happy to see her girlfriend, loving the relationship with her girlfriend, and that's kind of the structure of the video. There's nothing in like unless it's part of the video that I'm missing, not trying to funny or not seeing. It's like you use that as a jumping off point to insert gender wars. In my opinion, it's almost like you didn't do the work. You didn't do you missed the homework assignment on this one, and that's kind of why I feel like it. And the thing is, just like her tone, it's like it wasn't sassy. Like when I think of gender wars, that's kind of more of what I'm thinking of.
Right.
And I felt like you missed the mark, in my opinion. Like,
okay, yeah, of course, it's always in your opinion. Your opinion is valid here. We're just both scoring it. Personally, I felt the opposite about you to the stretch. I thought the stretch was them showing how much they wanted to start this gender war, because that first video ain't got shit to do with man the first. Like, to be looking at that, you have to be an innovative mind.
Yes,
to see, to look at that sweet video of, wow, what a dope friend this person must have, and go, how do I make this about how men they not good enough?
They're not good enough.
And I know they say it's not man bashing, but come on, it kind of has to be. Right. Like, it's so like, even not admitting that, to me, I think is it's a deft hand, it's a deft touch to be like, no, I'm almost gaslighting you, the watcher, that yes, I made this whole thing about men versus women, and it wasn't really that. But guys, I'm not making it about men versus women. I'm not bashing men. I was just saying I want people that show up for me. The other thing is, just in the context of it, I don't see anybody asking in the questions, but maybe someone did. But like, we don't know how long they've been friends. We don't know if she got a man. We don't know if she's straight. We don't know how she feels about relationships. And she's like, I'm not looking for relationships, and I have incredibly high standards because my friends do stuff like this. So we don't even know. Like, it's not even the person in the video talking about it.
Nope.
It's honestly, it's beautiful. It's so amazing. It's so crafted to make people want to fight. Like, if it wasn't on Threads, I feel like it would have blown up even bigger.
Right, because
but I don't think Threads is a good environment for gender wars for real.
No,
it's actually a little too liberal. It's a little too much like, we all understand women have it hard. You almost need to take it to a Twitter or a Reddit or somewhere where people are like, the real problem is women. Yeah. Because if you get both sides fighting, like if motherfucking the what do you call it? The shade room or something like that. Had I posted this, it was Slim Thug would have been saying shit. It was, I don't know, Karen. I get it though. I personally, I think I give this like about a 7. This is a good one to me. Really, I applaud the work, because what a fucking reach.
Yes,
oh my god!
Was.
Oh my god!
The reach was unbelievable.
I don't even know how deeply unhappy you'd have to be to look at that original video of my friend showed up and surprised me in this, and be like, "Fucking men, I knew it."
They're always the problem,
right? I was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm sure that people have tons of videos of men doing something romantic or whatever it is, but that's a different context, and you're not gonna make a gender war off of. It's just a sweet thing. Like I love one of my favorite sweet videos is the one where it's like women record their men at work or something like that, and then they kind of walk up to them on the job or wherever they're distracted, and they record the man's face and demeanor change when he seizes her.
I've seen those videos are fucking adorable to me.
So sweet. But there's nothing to fight about. There's no gender war thing.
Oh yeah,
over there.
And
Other than like,
up, it is so precious.
The only gender war in that is to be like, well, if your man don't look at you like this, get a new one or something like that, you know. But yeah, that I don't know that goes as viral as fighting. Anyway, all right, let's move on to one last thing, or not one last thing. Yeah, let's do some guess the race, and then we'll come back and do sword ratchetness.
What time is it?
It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race.
Houston police seek suspect accused of assault over fast food drink cost.
Oh shit!
Houston the price of the can. The price on the can though. The Houston Police Department is on
what is free? Why you charging me for the ice?
On the lookout for a man who on Tuesday morning became aggressive over the cost of a drink at a local fast food restaurant and assaulted an employee during the confrontation.
Damn.
Happened around 10:45 a.m. Well, thank God it was after breakfast. He couldn't put hot coffee on him.
You just missed it.
Within the confines of an eatery. They didn't say which one. They said,
I guess that must be the crime in the confines of an eatery.
Oh, yeah. Police reports say the suspect requested a cup for a drink. He was asked to pay. He became irate.
Yeah,
he crossed the counter boundary to take a cup, and when confronted by staff, engaged in a physical altercation that included striking an employee in the face. He then fled the scene. Didn't even get nothing to drink. Now he out in the hot sun running. To get what he could use, a drink. And no clear direction has been provided that might aid in his apprehension. So they don't even. This man has escaped. They're looking for a man between 35 and 50, approximately 5'11", weighing between 150 and 170 pounds. He's last seen wearing a tan shirt, tan shorts, and white shoes. So Karen guessed the race of this man. We don't know his name. We just know what he did.
Black.
Karen's going with black. Let's check the chat room, see what they believe. Smooth black criminal. I mean, if he got away, I guess that make him smooth. My water should be free white. Cup of ice black. Run, Forrest, white. The correct answer is he is black. A couple of you did miss it. How did you get that, Karen? How did you know?
I was just taking a swing at it, and I was like, I could see black people getting really mad when you charge them for a cup. They like, the water is free, the ice is free. Why I gotta pay you 25 cents for the fucking cup?
This game is so racist.
But that's how
I like how you like. Listen, that's how black people get. That's the kind of stuff we get mad about.
Yeah, don't try.
White people take it in stride. I don't know why, but white people have a long history of just taking things in stride, just a mild inconvenience, exhibiting plenty of patience. A Lakeland officer arrested after reporting false crime after unmarked patrol car window was shattered.
Oh.
He was arrested for falsely reporting a crime after he claimed 3 juveniles threw something at his agency-issued vehicle, an unmarked Chevrolet SUV. So it sounded like that's not what happened, but he made it up. He was like, all I heard was Cash Money taking over for the 9/9/2000 3 times in a row, and then 3 juveniles showed up.
That's all it took.
And started throwing rocks at my car window. I say, you're working with a crash aid to smash you. Let me get a rock you, sock you.
That's hilarious.
Michael Hayes, 42, and a 12-year veteran of the Lakeland Police Department, told deputies that his window was shattered on Friday while driving down Yates Road. Told deputies here unknown juveniles threw an object at his vehicle. While turning his vehicle around to try to catch up with said juveniles who took off, he said he ran over a small sign, damaged the front of the vehicle. This sounds like maybe
he was drunk.
Right. This sounds like maybe you ran into some shit and then was like, where are the juveniles who did this? But deputies say they later found a photo taken 24 hours before the crime was reported where the back window was already broken. He was like, I didn't think y'all was going to look it up.
I didn't think y'all were going to look at cam footage.
When confronted with this information, he told him he believed his child broke the back window with a baseball and he panicked and did not know what to do. After that, he could explain the damage to the vehicle. He was arrested and booked into Polk County Jail, released on $1,000 bond. And he is a police and he lied. Okay. All right, Karen. Guess the race of Mr. Michael Hayes.
Why? Don't he know the rules? Don't talk to the police? You got the right to be silent, sir.
Excuses from the white cop playbook. White Latin, says Marlene. White, says Trey. White knight. The correct answer is white. One person said Latin, but they missed it. Man, his hair looks extremely unkempt for an officer of the peace.
Don't he know?
What is going on with this man's hair?
He got that anime hair.
Right. He look, yeah.
That's how the hell be looking.
He look like if Jeff Epstein was drawn by an anime artist.
Yes.
Good grief. It was the juveniles. You know how you be riding down the street and juveniles just do stuff to you in your unmarked police car? Crazy.
It does look like Cloud from Final Fantasy.
Right.
Somebody in the chat room said that.
All right, we got one last story. Karen is 2 for 2 today, right?
Woohoo! Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Bitch was white. I ain't racist. How can I be racist about anybody or anything in my life? How can I?
Call them niggas. Just call them niggas.
It's time to get
gold teeth, gold chain wearing, fried chicken and biscuit eating, monkey ate baboon, big dive, fast running, high jumping, spear chucking, 360-degree basketball.
A man was charged after allegedly kidnapping a victim after meeting him through a dating app.
Oh no! Did he get hacked?
He could have hacked that person up into pieces.
Yes.
July 19th. Barber County Sheriff's Department responded to a call of a person experiencing an altered mental status in the area of Arden Church in Philippi. When deputies arrived, they made contact with the individual who stated that Joshua Bennett, 43, had kidnapped him and forced him to consume methamphetamine for the last 2 days.
God damn.
Or as I like to call it, a good time. The victim told deputies that he made contact with Bennett on the app Grindr, that Bennett had picked him up at a residence in Elkins. While en route to Barber County, the victim told Bennett 3 different times to let him out of the vehicle. Once Bennett and the victim arrived at the residence, the victim witnessed several people in the household using meth. And Bennett was going to attempt to tie the hands of the victim before deciding not to. When the victim asked to leave the residence, Bennett threatened to hit him in the face with the rings on his hand and smash his head against a rock, according to the complaint. When all the home's occupants fell asleep, he said it was there 2 days because that meth, I was going to say.
They were up.
I can't think of nothing scarier than waiting for meth heads to fall asleep.
Right.
Because it's only going to be for 4 minutes.
Right, because they ain't going to sleep long.
You got to time that shit perfect. Everybody going to fall asleep at the same time for the same 4 minutes, but it's only going to be 4 minutes. Bennett has been charged with kidnapping. He's being held in the regional jail. Guess the race of Mr. Joshua Bennett.
White.
Karen's going with white for Joshua Bennett. Let's see what the chat room believes. Here we go. No guesses yet. All right, take your time, chat room. This is a tough one. White, says Shar. White, says Trey. Looks like a lot of whites so far.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, those are only two guesses I'm calling.
He did say meth.
Whites only town. Ha!
Oh no.
The correct answer is white.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like he did catfish somebody. He didn't get. I don't know if he pulled somebody. Well, maybe. You never know. I don't know what people into.
If you're into a bear.
Yeah. So, and meth apparently.
Yeah.
I wonder if he thought the meth was like a value-added service, and he's like, I can't believe you fucking betrayed me like that, bro. I took you to my house and gave you 2 days worth of free meth, and you
This is
snitched.
how you pay me.
Really?
Repay me.
You can't do nothing nice for nobody. Why couldn't you fly out to a marathon to see me in another country, huh? BWC. Man threatens to kill friend, charges California officers with sword before OIS. What is BWC?
Initials.
Is it big white cock?
Right. And I was about to say.
I know BBC.
Yeah, I'm about to say these initials.
BWC. All right. The Sacramento Police Department released body-worn camera footage showing the events leading up to shooting of a man who charged officers with a sword after a standoff. Happened at 1:30 a.m. July 14th. After a man called 911 stating he had a sword and intended to kill his friend. Oh, this is suicide by cop, basically. When officers arrived at the home, they encountered the caller outside the residence holding a sword. The crisis negotiators and patrol officers attempted to de-escalate the situation for about 30 minutes, repeatedly asking him to drop the weapon. The caller, who can be heard saying he wanted to take his own life, he refused to follow commands and repeated, I tried eeny, meeny, miny, mo before walking towards officers with the sword in the hand. They fired both lethal and less than lethal rounds, striking him, and he was transported to the hospital where he remains in critical condition. If he survives, he'll be booked into jail. Oh, cool. Congratulations. Welcome back to life. It sucks.
Right.
On charges of assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer and resisting arrest. So there you guys go. Another reason to not have swords. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. We'll be back throughout the week. Until next time, I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.